Talk about this comment real quick. Somebody said, a lot of black people think they are higher up and mightier than other races. It's weird to try to make the Bible about a social construct that didn't even exist until the last 2 centuries. Now, first of all, let's be real. Most of us awakening to our true identity as the children of Israel, scattered and oppressed, are not claiming to be higher up than anybody. We're reclaiming the truth that was hidden from us for centuries. That's not pride, it's restoration. When we talk about us being Israelites, we're not saying that we're better. What we're saying is, look at the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Look at our history. Look at the prophecy. This isn't about ego. It's about understanding who we are so we can walk in obedience to the Most High and be a light to all nations. Now, about that social construct part. Yes, race as we know it today is a newer concept. The Bible itself talks about nations, tribes, tongues, and people groups. It's not about modern race categories like black or white. It's about bloodlines and covenants. So when we say that we're the descendants of Israel, we're not trying to force race into the Bible. We're trying to wake our people up to their identity so we can return to the covenant that we broke. The same covenant that Yahusha came to restore and renew with the Israelites first and foremost. This isn't supremacy. It's repentance. It's prophecy. It's truth. And I don't hate anybody, but I love truth.
All praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS. Shalom to the hopefully elect. All right, another response video. This one is going to be entitled Response. I don't hate anybody, but I love truth. Okay? And this is a quote that was said by this weak individual in this video right here. He's stumbling, not stumbling, but he's basically tripping all over himself, which is the same as stumbling. Trying to explain to the world, trying to make the truth more acceptable to everybody. This is the error that a lot of you Israelites make, okay? A lot of you Israelites make this error because you still want the world to accept you as the Israelites. You don't really understand the truth. You think that since you woke up to being an Israelite now, your job is to be a light to the nations. Like how in the fuck can you be a light to the nations when your ass still under the curses? Being a light to the Gentiles is talk about the Israelite foreigners that we are. But you don't understand that because you're so busy being worried about how the world perceives, you awakening as an Israelite and coming back to your manhood. You Israelites got to stop doing that shit. Stop being so fucking goddamn weak. This guy here is, now I'm going to read his comment up top. Somebody questioned him about it. A lot of black people think they are higher up and mightier than other races. Before we ever knew we was the Israelites, we knew we could whoop your ass. You other nations, we knew we was better than you. We could run faster than you, jump higher than you. We was more physically superior than you. And you know what else? And we were smarter than you. We been knew that. Now, since we know we the Israelites, the whole world is complaining, and you niggas is trying hard to trim your way to seek their love. Fuck these other nations. A lot of black people think they are higher up and mightier than other races. It's also weird to try and make the Bible about a social construct that didn't even exist until the last 2 centuries. Let me tell you something. The reason you niggas start using the word social construct is because you got it from us. We know that the terms black and white don't exist. We didn't make the Bible about that. You need to go back to the oppressor who whitewashed everything and tell him that. Tell him that. You Israelites hear this stuff and you immediately get afraid because you don't understand the scriptures. Yeah, the Bible it does tell you that the Israelites were people of color. The Bible does tell you that the Israelites are better than all the other nations and that the Most High don't love them. It does say that. Stop saying that it don't say it. You going against the word now. Now you making yourself an enemy of the Lord. All for the sake of some goddamn heathens. Let me prove what I'm saying to you. And these are basic things. All you gotta do is bring the scriptures out. You don't have to coddle people and smooth shit over and make it more acceptable and put a gloss on it so people can accept it. Just read the word, man. If they can't accept what's in the Bible, fuck them. Deuteronomy 7:6. What does it say? For thou art an holy people. The word holy means separate, right? Set aside. The Most High taking something for his own, different than the rest. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above. You sure, brother? Yeah, I'm sure. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So you got that one wrong, Eli Yahoo, acting like a faggot, man. You know, and when I say that, I'm talking about a weak man. You're acting very weak, and you Yah Israelites are like this. As soon as you see an Israelite say Yah or Yahshua or some shit like that, we know right away you goddamn weak. We know two things about you right away. Number one, you do not have a street ministry as commanded by the Lord that you should. Number two, that you fucking weak. We know them two things about you right away. And you can almost tell them niggas don't be having no beard either. Look at this guy. A do-rag on and a hoodie inside the house trying to explain how we the greatest people, but we ain't better than nobody else. And shut the fuck up, Jake. You stink of fear. This weak shit gets you upset. Tired of this weakness. You should be ready to come out of that. You ain't even awake. You've been weak and docile all your life. Now you find out you're an Israelite. Now you want to stay in the weakness. Deuteronomy 14:2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. Did you just hear that? Two scriptures that said that. Two. Royal priesthood. I'm going to give it to you from the New Testament now. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. You can't be royal if you're equal to everybody else. You do know that, right? The royals are the ones that are the top. Everybody else is underneath them. Otherwise, what's the point of being royal? We ain't all royal. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. And guess what else? The Israelites are the only nation that's going to be immortals that have eternal life. Why do you think that is? It's because we're special and above all nations. That's why. Let's get Amos. The Most High said he only know us. He don't even know the other nations. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken unto you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for your iniquities, for all your iniquities. Why did the Lord put other nations under the curses? Because they wasn't his special possession. They're not his peculiar people. Okay? That's why. The Lord only knows the Israelites, and we're his special people. There's nothing wrong with saying that shit. Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 25. It says, ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean, and between unclean fowls and clean, and ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast or by fowl or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. Not the other nations are his. No, you mine, Jacob. I'm gonna punish you for all your iniquities. I made you a holy nation. The unclean things and these bugs and the different things in the seas that make you abominable, you can't eat those. The other nations, they can eat them, because I don't give a shit about them. They're gonna eat things out of the sea. They're gonna have that in their spirit to do after those ways. But you can't do like the other nations do. And in the kingdom of heaven, then we're gonna lead the other nations after we become immortals. When we enter in our God-like state on the earth, when we are literally gods, then we'll lead the other nations. You can't lead the other nations on this side. We're in captivity. You niggas ought to stop saying that shit. You're trying so hard to appease these fucking nations. You feeling the pressure, you know. They have put it in your head that some type of way you going off when you say you better than them as an Israelite. And it's just not true. You actually going off. You going off for letting them make you feel guilty. Let's get another one here. Let's go to Isaiah. Listen to how the Lord talk about these bitch ass nations. Listen to this. Isaiah 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. The Lord said these nations ain't even fit as a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. You see that? They're less than nothing. The Lord said they're like boogers. You see? And here you are trying to, explain it. Well, see, what we're trying to say is, nah, fuck that. We better than you. And the Lord said that. If I say something different than what the Lord said, that means I'm calling him a liar. And I ain't doing that. Definitely not. Let's get over here. These other nations are not chosen. They're not the chosen people. You so busy trying to, really you just doing that for Esau. That's all you're doing it for. You don't care what the Israelites think. You don't care what the Hamites think. You care what the damn Edomites think, the so-called white man. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. Listen to it well. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be likened to spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. See that? So the Lord said they're like a drop of water. If you spill a drop of water, you don't care about that in relation to the whole cup or pail or whatever you carrying. You ain't worried about the nations. Why you jakes doing that, man? Really, you need your damn faces slapped. All up in the camera, all extra close, trying to make sure nobody's offended. Fuck them. Fuck them. They the one came up with all these constructs and different stuff, black and white. We ain't the ones for bringing out the truth. We're not the ones that tried to. They'll tell you trying to make the Bible into a black book. No, it already was what it was. These devils whitewashed every damn thing, and now that the covering is off, they whining, they bitching, they moaning from coast to coast. Whatever. Woe is me, little Esau. Little Esau is hurt because the truth is coming out. And you jakes, like I said before, Esau get offended, and you jakes do the whining. Esau get cut, just like blood coming out of you. This devil cut, and the blood is coming out of you. Gee, you can't make this up, man. Jake, you got fucking Stockholm syndrome is what you niggas got, man. Anyway, I ain't gonna bring no more scriptures out. That's good enough. Shit run me hot just to see these niggas. Well, see, we the greatest people. We not great. We are great, but see, we great. But y'all great too. Nah, they ain't great. Fuck them. Fuck Esau and the Edomites and the other nations. You ain't like Jacob, okay? You ain't nothing like Jacob. The Lord calls us the salt of the earth. You see, we're the how's he call it? We're the apple of his eye. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Either get with it or get gone. You weak ass monkeys.